really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's good. KD's got 12 points in the game.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
King has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Clarkson outside, and again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
There's a good screen. Clarkson for 3. Connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Michael Jordan on the wing. In the corner, it's Robinson. Back to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Clarkson. Smooth finish by Jordan in the interior.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Clarkson outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Curry. Another shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Here's KD. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Brownlee connects from 3-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's the screen. Brownlee drills the 3-pointer.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason. Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
James kicks to Curry. Curry nails the triple.
And after seeing a 3 hit on the other end, Steph reminds people who he is.
They set the pick. Brownlee. The rebound by KD. Got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Here's Robinson. Had a hand on it. Castro. He's defended by Jordan. Stolen away. And here's the break. Knocked away. And stolen by LeBron. Jordan deciding where to go with it and finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Right wing. They set the pick. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Brownlee, covered by LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brownlee. Off target from outside. In the corner, it's James. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. O'Neal is out there with Barkley. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Kobe. And it's KD in at the three. Hudson on the wing. They set the screen. And right on target with the switch. Clarkson's got 49 points in the game.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take-charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
Barkley outside. Shaq with the screen. Outside for KD. Offline with his three. Bing has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Jordan against Clarkson. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. O'Neal outside. It's Bryant, high post. Yep, that one goes in there.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Castro passes to Clarkson. Puts up a three, and another one!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember, and approaching some history to boot. Kobe, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Clarkson for three. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Both teams will make substitutions. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in a bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. This one for three. It's hauled in by LeBron. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Clarkson. Launches it. And again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single games.
That'll be 3 seconds. Wrong team ball.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Now Clarkson from outside, and again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Now Curry. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Durant from 19, that one goes.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
There's a screen. Clarkson, and down goes the 3.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Robinson, no stopping that baby hook on the fly.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
No matchup on Jordan.
Clarkson outside. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And that one is good. It goes for 3.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Castro covered by Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jordan Clarkson.